Hello and welcome to Kate and Kat's podcast. We run our podcast a little differently than most. Our podcasts are completely spirit-led, and we never know who we're going to have on or what's going to come up to heal. Every episode is a new adventure, where we walk people through healing anything from spirit guides to past lives to inner child work, how the energies and trauma affects the mechanical workings of our physical bodies, and exploring time, space, and dimensions and how it's all happening now. This podcast is for beginners and experts alike. This can be considered explicit content to some, as we do not edit ourselves, and sometimes deep trauma work comes up unexpectedly. And also, we cuss like sailors.
On this episode of Kate and Kat Live, we're joined by Yaya Lisa. Lisa wasn't our scheduled guest, but was available to join from the comments for a healing session with us. So it was very divine timing sort of thing. We started out by diving into a past life that was connected to connecting her desires and motivation back, which of course was connected to current day things. All in all, we had great success and lots of shifting. So without further ado, if you love bad bitches and that's your fucking problem, on with the podcast.
Yay! Yaya Lisa.
Forever Yaya.
Yeah.
Hi!
Hey.
Hi.
Okay.
Maybe it was just time.
Here's what I think is happening. Did you guys set this guest account up under, like, having a second account on your account?
What do you mean?
So, you know how, okay, like, Witchfoot, I'll just use her. She has Witchfoot Incorporated. She has Witch Live Stream.
Uh-huh.
So she can switch back and forth. Did you do the same with the guest account? No,
No,
it's like
we use our
separate email.
We use our guest account all the time.
It's a separate email. Yeah.
Okay. Because I was thinking maybe it was thinking you were logged in and trying to log in again. You know,
No,
weird.
but that would make sense. But you're here. Do you want to do the things?
Yeah, let's do it. I'm excited.
Okay. What's been going on with you lately? Like, sometimes we get really, really, really personal, like intimate detail stuff. So if we get too personal, let us know and we'll stop.
No, you're fine. I'm an open book, so it's all good.
When you said that, a book appeared and started going. I can't see it though. I can, but I'm not feeling it as if I am the book, and I'm not feeling it as if I'm you. It was just literally a book, and it went.
Oh, that's awesome. Well, I like it.
When you said, "Oh, it's the Book of Shadows," what does that mean, Kate? Like her, or I didn't ask your pronouns.
Oh, I don't care. You can call me whatever.
Oh.
Okay.
Her, she, whatever, they, whatever.
Yeah.
Okay. Is it her Book of Shadows, or is it?
It's like an autobiography, like notes on everything. She says
do you like to document your life? Like, do you look through stuff? Did you keep journals or something?
Yes.
Okay. Are you trying to flip to the page that you want to go to, or what? You know what I noticed when you were talking about the meditation today, and you said that you saw like that big eye thing? That's you. That eye is you.
Yes.
Did you merge with it?
I did.
Okay. And then those beings or whatever, those were also like you, dimensional forms of you.
When you duetted it and you were mouthing something to me,
I
was like, that's me. That's me.
Yep.
That's all me. Okay.
Yep. Those were all you.
That is awesome. Because it was the coolest experience.
Cool.
Okay, do we want to go and do the things? Yeah. Is there anything specific, though, for real? Or do you just want to, like, dive in? Because I got a place that we can dive into that I already got.
Dive in.
Okay.
She's ready to dive.
Let's go to Rasputin, because that's where we're going, and that's exactly where I got taken. And I was just sitting there doing singing the Rasputin song. Okay.
And his eyes were flaming gold. I keep doing that muscle, you know.
Yes.
Yep.
What were you doing there? I don't know. It seems like
Me?
we're in like a bar setting. Yeah.
So I don't know. I don't know.
It feels like you're like, that one right there, that's a bad seed.
But no, I don't know.
I don't know. It
You're not-
seems like
You're not scared. I mean, like, it's
Yeah.
not, you're just like, that guy right
seems like
there.
just a big party.
Yeah.
But it's
It's
like
hot,
you
though.
knew. You knew something
is
wasn't
hot.
right here. So I got
Oh, maybe they
water.
have like the fireplace on or the heat on. There's a lot of people in this bar, but I'm like, Russia, shouldn't that be cold? But it's hot as fuck, right? Like wherever we are.
Well, the snow melted already.
My son's on
It's
here.
June.
I'm sure he's not going to stay, but he said meow.
Please.
Oh, June? It's like summertime?
This
Is that
is
what you said?
June. Yeah. And they're about to go hunting. So they're doing but like, I don't know why I know so much about this. I must be either the barkeeper or live here or a part of this fucking story because I'm like sitting here watching whoever the fuck, I'm guessing Rasputin, dancing on the bar. And I see
I
you,
sound like a fucking
Alyssa.
idiot.
Yeah. And then Kat's over there too.
I feel like I'm chatting with her. Like, I feel like I'm sitting at the bar just talking. Have you ever seen The Green Mile?
Yes.
Do you know, like, when he wants Tom's character, Tom Hanks's character, to see the things, he grabs the hand? That's what it feels like you did to me. You're like, because he's dancing, he's acting like an idiot, and you're like, that guy right there, he's blah, 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 he's not a good guy. And I'm like, why? What do you do? And you're like, you want to see? And you just, like, touch my arm.
Wow. That's resonating pretty hard right now.
I can't see, but I'm getting the floods of the images, and I'm like...
I can see that the barkeep is wearing a green shirt.
Chris, we're in Anastasia Rasputin times. Are you there too, Chris? Because you came on the live. What'd you say? What did you say?
See, what I can see, which is weird, is the barkeep is wearing a green shirt. It's not a button up.
Oh. It's like loose.
Yeah.
With the V-neck.
Yeah.
Spirits nice to please marriage me with the barkeeper. I'm the barkeeper.
Barkeeper.
Okay. That's why it's so
I'm
hard
with
to
the bartender. He's looking at me. Bartender.
That's why it's so
I'm
hard not to
not.
dance.
I don't know. This is but who's dancing?
Rasputin.
Rasputin.
On top of the bar.
Acting like a
And that's why I'm
douchebag.
like, what the fuck? And you and Kat are in the corner to the right hand side. Chris is here. Chris, are you playing an instrument?
I think Chris thinks it's hilarious that he's acting like a douchebag dancing.
Oh, that's probably why he keeps playing. He's like,
Play
yes.
Sandstorm, Chris.
Oh my god. It is, dude. It is. You're right.
Yes, it is, yeah.
Chris, do you want to join the live too? You can. Or no. You don't have to. Play Wonderwall.
No.
That's great.
And then all of a sudden people with guitars come out. They're acoustic guitars.
It's hot. I'm burning. I'm starting to turn red. It is hot.
We are sitting by the fire. That's where y'all are. Y'all are sitting down. The bar is farthest from the fire. And I don't
You
know
don't have
why.
to. I was just asking you if you wanted to. It's not a big deal. Okay, can you ask, Alyssa, can you ask Yaya, can you ask?
Yeah. It's Lisa, but Yaya. Just call me Yaya.
Okay.
It's Alyssa and Yaya. That's it. Okay.
Oh my
Thanks.
God.
Okay,
Oh,
whatever.
Just kidding.
loud.
What? What are we trying to hear? What do we need to heal here?
My laziness.
It's something. Yeah, I was gonna say like uncontrollable powers or whatever the fuck that's called. But it's uncontrollable in a way where it's like you just don't wanna.
Right.
You can see the things, you can do the things, you can feel the things, but you're just like the past life version of you. So first merge in with her. It's a girl. And then we're going to start with one of Kate's pin videos, which is Spirit If It's in My Highest Good.
Spirit If It's in My Highest Good.
Please activate.
Please activate.
My own, as in yours.
My own. Mine.
Team revamp. Sweep healing.
Team revamp. Sweep healing.
To myself.
To myself.
To my team.
To my team.
To my abilities.
To my abilities.
In this situation.
In this situation. Wow. I'm feeling like electrical current going up my legs.
Okay, speed it up and activate your grounding straps. There you go. You know that country song that says "My give a damn's broken"?
Yeah.
Can you ask to put your, you call it a give a fuck? Can you put your give a fuck back to balanced divine working order? There you go. Pain on the neck and the back here.
I don't know. It's like
nerve pain.
Did it turn you on or turn somebody on? Who the fuck is that?
Did what like, turn who on, Kate?
Whatever that was, that healing, because somebody turned to you in the bar. Unless they felt it. Like, unless they're here in this room, like in this live.
Oh, because she took her stuff back.
Oh,
so whoever
okay,
had it.
Right. Okay.
Honestly, I think you gave it to a lot of people because, like, even with me, you were like, here, look. And you just, like, showed me all the things. Can you cleanse and purify all of your shit that you gave too much away of or was siphoned from you and bring it back to you at this time? There you go. How does go ahead.
Oh, it's just that they're by Goobers, I'm gonna watch Batman. I was gonna say that Chris is like playing modern music on in this bar, in this like saloon type bar thing. Anyway, that's all I wanted to say. It's great.
It was one of his favorite movies is The Book of Life, and watching him discover that all the music that's in that movie are covers of actual songs was like a really good, because I didn't tell him, and it was just like a really good moment, and he was like this is Nirvana.
Or like old cell phones.
Oh yes. How does this correlate to this current life, Yaya?
That I know what I need to do, and I just have not moved on it. And it's going to help me financially. It's going to help me spiritually. And like I've just sat on it. I've helped and contributed to like everyone that I meet. I give a little piece of myself to, and I've always done that. And it has been recent in the past couple of years that I have understood that I need to take that back. I need to take these parts of me back because it is just frittering my whole, it's like it's fragmenting me to where I don't have that energy to get up and do what I know I'm supposed to be doing, what my joy, what my inspiration is. And I've just been sitting and sitting and sitting.
Do you know what burnout is? Have you ever experienced that, or do you know what that is?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Can you activate all of the burnout healings to that version of you? So, like, Spirit of Damascus, please activate all the burnout healings to that version of me, and then ripple it outwards, and then activate it to the you now.
You guys in the comments, you can repeat after Kate. So even if you don't know the exact verbiage, you can say what Kate said. I want that, please.
Burnout is so hidden in people that, like, you never know what's happening. It just happens. And then it just fucks you up and you just stay down and you're just screaming internally. Like, it's fucking weird.
Yeah, I feel that.
It's like a trap. I feel like it's a booby trap. Spirit of Tonight, please remove all booby traps from burnout. Neutralize.
Yeah, Joy, it can last for years.
Yep.
I wasn't really skilled in recognizing burnout. The way that my stuff works, I might be burnout for maybe like an hour. I don't know what that is, something about my battery. But I've learned a lot about it from Kate, and she helps a lot of people with burnout stuff.
It's fucking terrible. Well, okay. So then that tells me too, if you experience burnout, then you, one, which we already know, you give yourself too much of yourself away of. But also, whenever you do something, it's at like 200% instead of like a normal amount. Put your regulator back to its balanced divine working order.
It's in our, both of our links on our main page, or on the Kate and Kat guest account, which is in the comments here. It's in there too.
Okay, if I were to say like your regulator's broken, would that make sense to you? Actually,
yes.
Can we go there? Can we go to your regulator so you can see this shit?
Yeah.
Okay.
We're gonna do mechanical working, so you guys follow along. Go to your regulators. Okay, bye.
Woo! This is gonna help lots.
I'm excited.
Okay. See, you still get to help lots of people without burning out.
I love it. I love it.
Okay, so Spirit, if it's in my highest good.
Repeat after
Spirit,
Kate, guys.
My highest good.
Please take, sorry, whom the hell? Your boy, it's your boy. Sorry. Please take me to my regulator.
Please take me to my regulator.
God, it's so hot here.
So I went take off all your clothes. Why are there clothes all over the regulator? Like, why are there pieces of fabric, like, shoved? You know how, like, when you put... Yeah, there's, like, clothes that were, like, lined up to dry on the radiator, and they're just, like, there's pieces of fabric. You even said radiator. Everywhere.
You even said radiator. So
because you said radiator.
Oh, okay. It's like, why is this instead of a regulator, why is this turned into a fucking sauna room?
Yeah, it is. It's a sauna room.
And it's
little pieces of fabric all over. No, and I don't know what the fabric is. Yeah, it's like, it also reminds me of, if people, like, the other thing I'm getting is did anybody used to put like pieces of clothing on their fan and not turn it on when they were a kid, and then turn it on and then the clothes would fly?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It reminds me of that, but you put too much on and it can't fly.
Can't fly.
Is this like dirty laundry that you've cleaned and healed? And now you're like, okay, time to rewear it. Okay.
Yeah.
What feels better to you? Collapsing this whole place and building anew? Cleansing this, clearing it all out, and just like restructuring it?
Yes.
Or that sounds better?
Yes.
Okay. All right. So let's do that then. First things first, every time I walk into like a place that's like overwhelming, is the house cleanse and the team revamp sweep. So Spirit, if it's in my highest good.
Everybody repeat.
Spirit, if it's in my highest good.
Please activate my, as in yours.
Please activate mine.
House cleanse to all of this.
House cleanse to all of this.
And my, as in yours, team revamp suite.
And my, what did you
Team
say?
revamp suite. Sorry.
Wait,
To all of this.
to all of this.
And speed that up.
That's a lot.
Yeah. Is my
Percent-
mic sounding robotic?
No.
Okay.
It's not sounding robotic. It just cut out for a minute.
Okay. All right. So this looks clean, but there's still clothes everywhere. Can you release and remove? How about that? Release and remove all soul fragments with all of this. Cleanse and purify them
All soul fragments.
with all this.
With all
Cleanse
this.
and purify them.
Cleanse and purify them.
And just in case, wrap them in what we're going to say like divine justice and send them to their rightful owners at this time. Because it feels like somebody made you feel dirty. Like you know what I'm talking, like dirty for your trauma.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, like you
and
couldn't
then
get
it's
clean.
Like, yeah.
Right.
And it's like, this is a pretty normal trauma. And they're like, no, that's fucking weird. Gross.
Yep.
And you're just like, this is, so you like cleaned it and then you're like, I'm going to keep wearing it. And it's like, just, can you disintegrate this stuff? Like disintegrate these clothes. You have the clothes. There's nothing wrong with this. Okay. Transmute it back into like fuel for your healing.
She just keeps poking the holes in all the stuff.
And the what?
Clothes. And they're supposed to be disintegrated and gone, but she keeps looking at it because it's like there's a communication thing there because someone said that she should feel shame for the healings. So she cleaned them a bunch, but there's holes in it. And then it's like, okay, disintegrate them, get rid of them. But also your healings and like all the things, the trauma is fine. It's good. So it's like, do I get rid of the things that have trauma or do I keep the thing? There's a lot of, it's like overwhelming and it's not clear.
Sorry guys, I'm not a feeler.
Well, she's a seer. So, but
okay.
I'm feeling the like, it reminds me of like a teacher that's like, talking through the pages of the book, knowing exactly what to say, and everybody else in the class is flipping the page, and you're just like, how are they on number 27?
Oh, I see.
That's what it
so
feels
you're
like.
wanting to, you're not necessarily wanting to release all the trauma, you're just wanting to put it away. It's done, it's healed.
Mend it, heal it, mend it.
Yes.
And not feel bad about it.
Okay. So do you sew, or do you have some kind of, do you mend clothes? Okay.
I create cosplay. I make cosplay costumes.
Hell yeah. All right. Activate Yaya's mending healing to all of this.
Oh, that feels so good.
Oh, yeah. They're like hanging themselves up and folding themselves.
Yeah.
And then the pieces of fabric make a Sally from Nightmare Before Christmas cosplay.
Oh, that's freaking awesome. Yes. Oh, hell
yeah.
I feel like,
okay.
Go ahead. What are you going to say?
You're going to say something about my neck and back.
Oh, this is something about Mulan. They're like, oh, well, honey, this needs work. Wash and dry. The song that came up.
What I feel, I want to say see, but I don't see. But what I see or feel you doing is hanging them up, like organizing, displaying them. And when people, okay, so when I help people heal, I step into their shoes and I can heal from personal experience. I can put myself literally in like what they went through and help them with that, whether it's past life personal experience, my own, whatever it is. This feels like when someone comes to you with an issue or with a problem, you can put on like putting on
their
the
traumas and clothes.
Yeah, you can put on the outfit where they can relate to you. They can feel safe. It's very motherly, but not in a like teacher / mother / friend / but if they were holes and they were hidden and they were like needing like it almost makes it go, I could throw a really great party, but I can't clean up enough for anybody to come over.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Can you do the burnout healings to this whole dimension then?
Can you say it so that people can repeat it?
Spirit, if it's in the highest good.
Spirit, if it's in my highest good.
Please activate all of the burnout healings.
Please activate all the burnout healings.
To this whole dimension.
To this whole dimension.
Conducive to what is needed.
Conducive to what is needed.
That way it can go into the machinery too, because they was tired.
Lee, are you not on your phone? Are you not watching us on your phone? I'm so confused.
So La Fish is my daughter.
Oh.
Oh, hey.
Are you not on your phone?
So she doesn't
I'm just
talking about her.
Hello, can you hear me?
Their microphones. We're actually recording a podcast, and like we have other microphones, but these work better for us. They actually have better quality for us, and they're just real fun. It's like talking to besties.
They're cool. Yeah.
So we're just silly, but they're plugged into our phones, and it just works as microphones.
That's so cool. Taking me back to the 80s. Party line.
Yeah, I'll be your connection to the party. Okay, so the heat is still here.
Because the radiator can be addressed now.
Oh, okay. What are you doing with the radiator here still? Does it feel like, is that like your aesthetic?
No. It's more like
I would say it's like a sweatshop and you feel like you deserve it. Is
like
that
like a home base?
okay.
And when you said sweatshop, yeah.
It feels very much like it's what I deserve. And I didn't want to say that if it didn't like
so go. I want you to like go to the plug in the wall.
Okay.
Unplug the radiator. Speed up time so it cools off. And then you're gonna take it apart, kind of like steampunk.
Okay.
And then we're gonna use the parts to create a regulator. Regulator! Mount up!
Mount up. All right.
It was a clear, huh? A clear. Okay. Thanks for tiny dining. I'm getting better at noticing those things.
You have to put the motor on top.
Okay.
It's starting to feel a lot better. It's even helping your back out.
Yes.
Sorry.
There's a guy. Can you just say, Spirit, if it's in my highest good, kick anyone out of here that doesn't fucking belong?
Spirit, if it's in my highest good, kick anybody out of here that does not fucking belong.
Just like, what are you doing? Why are you taking it apart? What are you, stupid?
You don't even know how to do it.
Yeah.
What's a motor?
Yeah. What is a motor? Go away. Stupid boy think that I need him. Yeah.
Yes.
I know you
pull that
stop me in.
in your browser. You know how to build this because you just, I don't know, it
Going
feels
at
very
it.
much like it.
I
Yeah.
just attached my hoses, so
Yeah, let's get those hoes.
get those hose.
Kinky as a cheap garden hose.
The sticks just evacuated. It's right back to
And
center.
my fan thing you just turned on too, right as you said that. That's funny.
And then all that work that you did, go ahead and just say, Spirit, please put this in balanced divine working order.
Spirit, put this into divine working order. All of this into divine working order.
Balanced divine working order. I don't know why it's important.
Balanced divine working order.
Because the hose wouldn't line up.
And then now it's just like you're standing there with it.
Oh, put it in the machine. That one. So it can go everywhere else.
Oh wow.
Who's the hater? Because that TikTok song that's like, feels so great to be a hater. Da 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 da.
That's my father.
Oh. What did he wow. What did
Why
he do
does
for
he
a
take
living?
such joy in just hating?
I don't know.
Kate asked a
It's been this
question
way my whole
too.
life.
Yeah, because did he like what's the best way to put this? Did he push paperwork for a living? Like was he on the paperwork side of things, on the office side of things?
That was my mother, not my
Oh,
father.
because I wanted to point him in that direction, but all that would do is just make all the shit go on her. So I don't want to do that. He just needs to be addressed. Like, why
I
are you
just
here?
want you to line them up and just say fuck off. Is there a different way that needs to be addressed? Because I just kind of want to be like, fuck you, just fuck you, just fuck off, just fuck off.
That is exactly what I do a lot.
Okay. Can you do
I
it
live
to his
with him.
soul?
Take it. Yeah, let's do it.
Okay. I like looked back. Get out of here. You're not fooling anybody. Okay.
Keep walking.
Can you do the welded shut heal and just say, Spirit, if it's in the highest good,
Spirits,
please,
it's in my highest good. Please,
sorry, please activate the welded shut healing
please activate the welded shut healing
to this entire dimension,
to this entire dimension,
Wow,
conducive
that's
to what
moving.
I need.
conducive to what I need.
That's moving a shit ton.
This shouldn't be like a sorting ground for people. And I don't know why. I mean, I do know why. It's because you give a lot. So it's like, here, take this, take this, take this. And it's like, this place is not a dumping ground, a sorting ground. It's not. It's your space.
So you said you
Yes.
live there and take care of them and stuff. How long has
Take
that
care
been
of my
going
father.
on?
9 years, almost 10. My mother passed away in 2014, and he could not afford to take care of where he lives. And I had made a promise to both of them that I would never put them in a home. And he's not so bad that he has to be in a home to be like physically taken care of. He could go to the bathroom, he can feed himself. He had, and I know that is probably a big portion of why he's so angry all the time. But he was angry before his disability, before this incident happened to him. So I call it little man syndrome. So he was always wanting to fight, the bigger dude.
would you feel comfortable breaking any, like, it doesn't mean that you have to, like, go back on your promise or anything, but if you have when we make promises, they end up, like, overlapping for lifetimes.
Okay.
And so, like, I just don't, not saying that you have to, like, put them in a home, but if you release that now as it's coming up, if something happens, you won't fucking relive this fucking life again with the same situation.
Yes. Yes,
right,
I would love to break that, yes.
Okay, so Spirit, if it's in my highest good.
Spirit, if it's in my highest good.
Please release all soul contracts. Let's just do a big one.
Soul contract. Okay.
Connected to religion.
Connected to religion.
Government.
Government.
World government.
World government.
Galactic government.
Galactic government.
Negative 12th dimension government.
Negative 12th dimension government.
Karmic family.
Karmic family.
Soul family.
Soul family.
Chosen family.
Chosen family.
Physical family.
Physical family.
And self.
And self.
That are no longer in my highest good.
That are no longer in my highest good. Wow. Wow.
Speed that up. And now I have the Doja Cat song in my head.
Which one?
Then, it's the background music of it.
The town ride or something like that.
Yeah.
It's okay. So once all that happened, I was like, you're about to have joy like you haven't felt in years.
It's true. Oh, wow.
So here's
well, I thought I cried enough today when I did that earlier thing. No, you're good. I need it.
So when we're stuck in obligations or right and wrong or promises, all it does is, like, lock us up and make us to where even the things we love to do, we don't want to do because we feel like we have to do. Like, if we make something that we love a job, sometimes that can fuck up the joy of it. I mean, that's, like, we all know that, right?
Right.
And we cannot always make someone else heal their stuff, right?
Right.
But if we can get it the fuck off of us to where we just simply are not affected by it anymore, that is freeing as fuck. Like, not a coping mechanism, not a here's a trick to get you out of the muck or whatever, but literally if we can get that shit off of us, like, you can't fly with all of that. Like, you cannot, everybody wants to survive and thrive, and you cannot thrive if you have to fucking survive.
Exactly. And it was just like a gush of water just flowing out, doing that. Ooh. Just like right out of my heart. It was awesome.
Oh.
Wow. What you say.
Maybe that one too.
Right.
Maybe later.
It was awesome. Maybe later, baby.
We started telling my 5-year-old. Maybe later for things, like she'd want to go to the park or something. We'd be like, maybe later. And so she knows that that's, like, equivalent to no. So we'll be like, do you like this shirt? You want to wear it? And she's like, maybe later.
So she knows.
Yeah. Like,
she's like,
nah.
That's
maybe
awesome.
later, Mom.
You want these fries? Maybe later.
Okay, so after that contract removal and stuff, can you, Spirit, if it's in my highest, everybody should do this one too if you want to, like, it helps a lot. Spirit, if it's in my highest good.
Spirit, if it's in my highest good.
Please release all guilt and shame.
Please release all guilt and shame.
I hold inside my physical form.
I hold inside my physical form.
My energy body.
My energy body.
Or the like.
Or the like.
Wrap it in divine justice.
rapid and divine justice,
in love, light, and forgiveness,
and love, light, and forgiveness,
and return it to its rightful owners
and return it to its rightful owners
at this time.
at this time.
Puddle of mush, man.
So I just seen like a black bar go across my father's eyes.
Like a sensor bar? Or
Yes.
like
just censored, it just slid
Don't
right
look
into
at
place.
me. Okay. That kind of shit? Yeah. See a lot of. Do you dance?
Yeah.
Like when you feel happy?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, good. Because I'm seeing you dance a lot, and I was like, that'd be real weird if she like didn't even dance. I'm just like watching her
Oh,
dance.
does he try to make you feel stupid for dancing too?
No, he tries to join in on that at
Oh,
times. It's
okay.
weird. I'm like, he has a hard time getting around, so he just shakes his ass.
Oh, that's awesome.
And so it's fun, he's being silly and goofy, and those are good days,
That's awesome.
Do you know that song that's like all around the world, da 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 da, I love the way her booty go,
Mhm.
all around the. I don't know why, but it's that song. This is like purely channeling, so I don't know.
I said, look, Ma, no hands, I know dollar, I don't dance, I'm with Roscoe, I think I deserve a chance.
Divine justice doesn't hurt people normally.
Mm-mm.
Joy. So for anyone on the podcast, Joy says, is there a way to set it so divine justice doesn't hurt people? Mine does not hurt people.
It can be painful for them, but it doesn't hurt. Like the justice itself doesn't hurt people.
It's not like a tomorrow they get in a car wreck. It's like a they see themselves and they have to heal. Like that's.
It's a look at your shit. Thanks. Bye.
Like, why would you? I don't know. Why would we want to create more trauma in the world? Like,
Right.
yes, it forces them to heal something.
So Joy said, okay, felt really guilty lately because they had health issues. So here's the thing, like if you were a boss and someone is a shit, right? And you give them training and you give them the experience, you even tell them like, hey, maybe you want to do a different part of the restaurant. Maybe you'd rather be a busser instead of dish. Maybe you'd rather work back of the house different hours. Maybe you'd rather be a host. You give all the opportunities and they're still shit and they get fired. You didn't fire them. They fired themselves. So if someone has health issues and you deliver divine justice, like we get health issues from healing sometimes, like cleansing all that stuff coming up. But you're not like, shame on you, fuck you, I'm going to fuck you over. It's like, I don't want your shit. You take it and look at it.
Yes.
Yeah, health issues can be from resisting healing as well.
Yeah.
Or it just can be human shit.
That's for sure.
Okay, so what's up? What's next? We normally get off in 30, and I think Kate is good. Am I right? Just a little bit longer? Okay, all right. All right, so what's next, Yaya?
Wow.
I don't know. It feels really good.
Yeah, it's comfortable.
Like really good.
Well,
Like,
why don't you ask, like, what's the next most I read what Joy wrote. She said, yes. Why don't you ask for the next most impactful point you can heal for yourself at this time?
Or even about burnout. Like, what's the next most impactful point about burnout? But you do what you want. It's just like a, yeah.
Going in. Where are we going?
There's lots of carpets and rugs here.
Mental space room.
Oh, why are there dirty carpets and rugs here? like hanging from.
Does
the
it feel
ceiling.
really good to watch the like carpet cleaning guys on TikTok? Like, is that one of your things you watch?
It's so good because they're so gross and dirty, and then they're so clean.
Why do you have like the same amount of clothes that you had on your radiator? You have like rugs hanging everywhere. Are they collected from lifetimes? What is this?
Just in case somebody else wants them. Just in case. It feels like very just in case. What if you want some rugs? Then they can carry their own fucking rugs.
But it's a good quality rug.
It's theirs. I literally had to go back and tell myself this because I would carry around bags of shit for people that they might need. Kat did the same thing.
Yeah, it did.
But I had to go back and tell myself, like, they can carry their own shit. If they need shit, they can carry their own shit. It's making your shoulders hurt.
Yes. Yes. I carry.
Okay, so can you...
Mm-hmm.
So do your spirit if it's in my highest good.
Spirit if it's in my highest good.
Please apply my own house cleanse.
Please apply my own house cleanse.
To my clean mental, or to my mental space room.
To my mental space room.
And that should open up the entrance and exit portals and say, cleanse and purify all these rugs.
Cleanse and purify all these rugs.
And return them to the rightful owners at this time.
And return them to their rightful owners at this time.
You have one rug. Why is it hanging up and not on your floor underneath your beautiful wood furniture you have in here?
I don't want it to get dirty.
But it's not hanging up as a tapestry either. It's on like a clothing line.
I don't know. Did I wash it?
I think it's still dirty.
A long time ago, but then it got dusty.
And yeah.
I don't want it to get dirty. It gets dirty.
It gets dirty.
I was talking to Ben about this with the closet and stuff because he's got shirts that he doesn't wear like at all. And I'm like, yeah, but if you go to wear it, it's been sitting in the closet for like 2 years. You're just gonna wear it, and he goes, that's what people do. And I was like, okay.
Okay.
I used to do the same thing. My favorite things never got used, and then definitely had to go back and tell myself that too, because just one day I was like, that's stupid, and started using them.
Right.
So if it never gets used and it never gets appreciated, and you don't utilize it to its fullest, so it's like, how can you have a favorite thing and then never utilize its beauty? Like, I would do the same thing with makeup. I would be like, oh my god, this is the prettiest shade I've ever seen. Never used it, and it's like,
never used it.
It's the prettiest shade you've ever seen, Kate. Like,
I will buy so much of whatever it is that I need to get, and then I will hold on to certain colors and be like, I can't use those yet.
Yes.
Okay.
Those are super important to use.
So I remember, like, I asked a random question on Facebook one time because I always had a bunch of Sharpies because I liked to write on people's to-go boxes and stuff when I was in restaurant and stuff. And I asked, I was like, which Sharpie color do you guys think I have the most of? And everybody's like, oh my God, green, like it's your favorite color, black. And I was like, why would I have the most of my, I would use the fuck out of that. The color I have the most of is yellow. Boxes. Didn't
I want to preserve it and save it and then use it later. But later never happens. Like, I will have brand new of so many different things. Yes.
Comes today.
It's like a scarcity mindset. Whenever you were growing up, you didn't get your needs met as a kid. So you knew that things would run out and never be replenished.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. She keeps her rug nice the same way that you kept your game controllers and stuff nice, Kate.
You knew
so whatever that is.
Yeah. So, okay. People would take your stuff. So, like, a lot of the stuff that you're doing, obviously, in this live, I had to address the same things, giving away way too much. So it's like, it's another thing of burnout. It's the same thing. It's like, somebody's going to take your shit. So you hoard the things that you like, never being appreciated. And then what? And then what happens? They deteriorate anyway. I just had to clean out a bunch of shit, and it deteriorates anyway. And then you never appreciated it in the first place because you just hung it up. You just
right on.
So
spot on.
It's like now. Wouldn't you have rather been like, oh my God, that was my favorite thing, and then remembered all the times you used your favorite thing instead of being like, here's my favorite thing, it's dead.
Yes.
Here's my dead.
Yes, I want to be able to utilize and use what I love using instead of just hoarding it.
Okay.
And letting it just die anyway.
Do you see how and since you're a seer, maybe you can see what I'm seeing and what I had to shift into place? It's like a circle, and it has all of your favorite things in this circle. Maybe
a pie chart,
like a pickup quad, but pie chart sounds better. Can you put what is it, like pie chart or perspectives and their appreciation? Oh, infuse your favorite things with the balanced divine. Okay, so spirit, if it's in the highest good.
Spirit, if it's in my highest good.
Please infuse my favorite things.
Please infuse my favorite things.
With the balanced divine.
With the balanced divine.
Amount of perspectives.
Amount of perspective.
And usage. And put it back to its working order. It's not supposed to be in a pie chart. Yours is supposed to be in stacks.
Everyone can repeat what Kate just said, and if you didn't hear her, you can say, "What if it's in my highest good?" What Kate just said, do that to mine as well, but conducive to what I need.
Yancey said, "You ever have something so long it goes bad?" Literally, what we just talked about.
Makeup.
It's exactly what we're talking about. Oh, just everything.
Everything.
The cords, the electronics,
like electronics, paint, shampoo, chocolate.
When I stayed at my parents' house for that a little bit of time, I was just like going through their stuff. I'm like, this is expired. These are packs of Jell-O from when I was in middle school. Let's get rid of those.
What? Mm-hmm.
I mean, I asked first before I did it, but like, massive energy clearing.
Yeah, it's crazy. I have a TikTok video from like months ago whenever I cleared out my makeup, and it's 10 years old. 10 years old, just in bags and bags of,
Yes. Oh, how I know that feeling.
My kids are little crows too, so they hoard stuff for the possibility of using it, Yeah, like crafty. Yeah. Like, I don't want to get rid of this string.
Yeah, because I could use it for this, maybe. Or that. Or whatever. I do it all the time. And I don't want to do that anymore. I want to use it. I want to use it or get rid of it. One of the two.
Can you release your grip on them then?
Yes. Just let it go.
And speed that up. It hurts a lot. I get that.
There's a lot of people that are like really connecting to the stuff that's getting healed in this live. And there's parts of you guys that are in depression eras too. Like literally you had to hold on, your basements, if you had basements, were full of jugs and rollers and towels and fabric diapers and pens. Can you guys just say, Spirit, if it's in my highest good, please merge me with my depression era form before the depression era hits. There we go. And for some of you, it might even be as recent as the 2008 crash or the 2019 thing. Like, it could be that recent or it could be way back. There you go. Okay,
Take
and then
back. Oh, good.
go ahead.
It's for you. Oh, take back
Everybody
yourself
repeat.
from everything. Spirit of it's in my highest good.
Spirit, if it's in my highest good,
Please cleanse and purify
You guys
please
too.
cleanse and purify
the parts of me that I left in these things,
the parts of me that I left in these things.
and wrap them in love, light, and forgiveness.
Wrap them in love, light, and forgiveness.
Fucking forgive yourself, bitches, and send them back to their rightful owners at this time.
And I send it back to their rightful owners at this time.
Okay, a lot of you need to do that to your witch jar stuff from back eons, decades of things. So say, Spirit, if it's in my highest good, please copy and paste that to all of the workings from past lives, the whole pieces of me as well. And buildings and homes. Oh my gosh. Speed this up.
Whenever I did that, I got, no, not the White House. Yes, the White House. Speed that up.
Also, there are people that had lives where they were slaves and their hair and their body parts were used. Pull all your shit back from that as well. My hand is like firmly on the table there. Like, I don't know what that is.
Oh, is it like an anchoring point? A lot of people are saying it's too much. Oh, Spirit, if it's in the highest
Speed
good,
it up.
please activate all of my divine grounding straps in all directions.
Please, if it's in the highest good, please activate Kate's brain aneurysm healing to all forms and versions of me that need it.
I infuse the closing statements with that and the close up / sign offs and all that. No, I meant not yours. My bad. Mine.
Yeah. Bitch, I said what I said.
The team revamp sweep is what I meant to say. Fuck. I was like, I infused two things with it: team revamp sweep and close up / sign off. God, it's fucking hot. It's like sweaty now. I guess because of all the release of shit.
Well, there's a lot of piss jars too. God, which is so gross, but yes.
I would not like to be around this. Thanks. Bye. Okay.
I don't know why people like. I get it. I guess people have to physically feel or visualize the like what actually went in it instead of just pulling back the DNA and fragments and energy. But okay.
In a jar, except for the doctor.
I was gonna say I have for drug tests, and it's always so weird.
Like,
There's a lot.
I'm actively learning from, a few different creators and stuff on here and on YouTube. And that is giving me joy too. New joy, the sparking my love of learning and reading.
Well, plus
again.
you're starting to put more out there too.
Yes.
Letting your voice
Like,
be heard.
I've got to get your activation book though. Oh, show.
there is a PDF version of it. Like, I don't ever want. Here's the thing. Yes, the book's great. The cards are great. The 2 books are great. They're great, and they're there for people. But we're not very big on like you have to buy the things in order to do the things. So it's kind of like, oh, cool, thanks, but also, you know,
Right. I just think I want like a physical copy of something in my hand. Like I like
we did
books. Yeah.
That's why we did it. Is because
Although I enjoy the hell out
physical.
of the YouTube, for sure. And just doing that, like seriously promoting the hell out of the fact that it is free to do these things. And if you are open to this, it works. It works. When I was doing the rejuvenation station, and I did it like 4 nights in a row, and I had some pretty amazing experiences each time I did it. Like the universe was open to me. I was seeing things that I never thought I would see, or, you know, that are not a part of this in our solar system. It was that freaking phenomenal. And had the best freaking sleep for an hour and 38 minutes, woke up, felt like I slept for freaking 10 hours, was excited, got up, got shit done. Perfect. And I was like, I've got to tell people they've got to try this. Just try it. It's an hour and 38 freaking minutes, man. And then the one today is 13 minutes. You scroll on TikTok way longer than that. We all do. So just take the time. Do something for yourself.
I think people think that the meditations are just going to be like a regular meditation, but it's not.
Right.
I don't really know how to say that. Like, it's a healing, and it uses your own stuff. And
Yes.
I don't know how to be like, it's really good. Like, it's not anything you've experienced before. I don't know what to say.
But it is. It's not like anything I've ever experienced before. I've listened to like hours of binaural beats, you know, different megahertz, just listening to the tones and the sounds and the Tibetan bowls. And yes, those things do help. No doubt about it. They can help. But for something to actually
Nothing like this.
pull something out of me and put something and replace it with happiness and joy and like clearer thoughts, a better objective. Like I literally sit on my ass all day, every day. My daughter can attest to this. I don't do anything. And now it's like I got up, I just got back from vacation. I got up, I started doing laundry, I started getting shit done that needed to get done. And I do that on a normal basis, but
It's different because the first couple of times I did like my own meditations, it's like, wow, this is like I don't know how to explain the clarity of it and the weight lifted off and the just like just clear headspace and everything's like brighter and it's just like
yes. What? Like, and I wasn't angry about doing it.
Mm-hmm.
I wasn't pissed off at everybody in this house because I was doing all the things.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, you know, is that what's that syndrome where you're just like, you know, I have to do everything. I've got to do all of it all the time. But then when somebody says, hey, can I help you do that? And you're like, no, because you're going to do it wrong.
We're just talking about that we're just talking about that this week.
And this time it was just like, you know, I can turn over the reins a little bit, you know, let it go and say, here, you know, help me. You do this. You do this. This is what I need from you. This is what I need from you. And I used to be like that. I used to be a good leader, not a boss, but a leader.
Yeah, it was natural. Like all of your pocket dimension stuff led to you being a guide, you being a teacher of people teaching themselves kind of thing.
Yeah.
Hey, I want to make sure that the people that were on here that did the big thing, I want to walk through the closing statements with everybody before we end it all. So if you guys did any of that healing stuff, you could follow along with this as well, but it's going to be mostly for you, but it's for everybody as well. So, Spirit, if it's in my highest good,
Spirit, if it's in my highest good,
please copy and paste
please copy and paste
everything
everything
that I have done for myself
that I have done for myself
throughout space,
throughout space,
time,
time, spaces in between,
dimensions,
dimensions,
realms,
realms,
pocket dimensions,
pocket dimensions,
timelines,
timelines,
realities,
realities,
lands,
lands,
multiverses.
multiverses.
Please close all dead timelines.
Please close all dead timelines.
Please mend
Please mend
all broken or shattered timelines.
all broken or shattered timelines.
If it's in the highest good,
If it's in the highest good,
please merge all timelines
please merge all timelines
to the most healed timeline.
to the most healed timeline.
Please put the thing down, flip it, and reverse it
Please put the thing down, flip it, and reverse it
into all four quadrants.
into all four quadrants.
Copy and paste it all to the residual.
Copy and paste to all the residual.
Ripple everything into all current now moments.
Ripple everything into all current now moments.
Release soul contracts
Release soul contracts
connected to any of this
connected to any of this
that isn't in my highest good.
that isn't in my highest good.
Release and remove all soul fragments
Release and remove all soul fragments
connected to any of this,
connected to any of this.
wrapped in divine justice,
Wrapped in divine justice.
love, light, and forgiveness.
Love, light, and forgiveness.
Return them to their rightful owners at this time.
Return them to the rightful owner at this time.
Leave it up. Please undo
Please undo
anything that we did tonight
anything that we did tonight
that we shouldn't have fucking done
that we shouldn't have fucking
or
done
wasn't in the highest good.
or wasn't in the highest good.
It's so trippy to feel no movement. Like when you're feeling all that movement with everything and then you ask to undo anything and then you don't feel anything, it's like the whole, like your team goes, but there's nothing there.
Yeah.
Hey,
You're like waiting for a command.
all your dead family members that seem to have grouped together to like wait, can you just pass them through? Can you just,
You.
yeah.
There you go.
As soon as you did the closing statement, say like, oh, probably because you released all the contracts was having to do shit for them.
Uh-huh. That's why you got the Milan song too.
Ah. Wash and dry. Okay.
Yes.
That was like the weirdest fucking thing. And I was just sitting there watching it the whole time y'all were doing it. I was like, oh, I hope it doesn't come any closer.
Okay.
No.
Spirit, if it's in my highest good.
Spirit, if it's in my highest good,
Everybody do this one. Please align myself,
please align myself,
family, friends, if you want to.
family and friends,
Relationships, pets,
relationships, pets,
career, home,
career, home,
clarity,
clarity,
prosperity,
prosperity,
and purpose,
and purpose.
and remembrance.
And remember, most timeline,
What's rightfully and already mine.
what's rightfully and already mine,
Let's change it to what's rightfully and already ours,
what's rightfully
and already ours.
and already ours,
Receiving what's rightfully and already ours,
receiving what's rightfully and already ours,
and back to our now moment.
and back to our now moment.
That was nice. I'm glad you were available to come on.
This was fun.
It was.
It was good times.
It was awesome.
Thank your team,
I'm sorry
too.
that yes, I thank my team very much. Very much appreciated.
Great.
Good stuff. Thanks, guys, for doing the things and joining. Usually our lives post in our podcast like a week after, so not tomorrow, but you can look for it the following Wednesday. And then I see Kelly with her name on here, and she'll probably be joining us next week. So this ended up being really good. Good experience for all around.
Don't be
All right, guys.
disconnect, y'all. Bye.
Disconnect.
Bye.
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 To book a dual session with Kate and Kat, visit either of our websites listed in the description of this video. For a spirit guide reading, you can book with Captain Kate at www.captainkate.com. For a one-on-one trauma healing session with Cat and Boots, you can visit www.catandboots138.com.